Hello everyone, it's me, Big Chungus Gaming here. I'm joking, it's me, Kane. Welcome back to another video. This video should be coming out, I don't know, 26th maybe? Most likely, maybe not, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But today's video, we're not admiring. Damn, that bed kinda looks... ugh. We're not going to be looking at that very questionable bed right there, but what we are going to be doing is we are going to be going back in time, specifically to the 1930s, in a little old country called the Weimar Republic, or now known as Nazi Germany at that time period. Now, you see, there was a certain individual that was in charge of Germany at this time called Mr. Schmittler. Now, Mr. Schmittler, he was a bit racist. Let's just be real. He said a few mean things. But he had a grand plan. And no, it's not World War... It's not the Great Kerfuffle 2. That part comes later. But he had a grand plan because of the Great Depression. Fuck, I think you guys might have already seen it by accident. If you saw the thumbnail, you probably know what I'm referring to. But his grand plan was he wanted to get the German people back on track. As he wanted to make sure that German people, they all had a car. Because he saw how Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal for America was going, and he was like, you know what, Roosevelt, can I borrow your homework? And Roosevelt was like, yo, yeah, as long as you change the answers a bit, And so Hitler changed the answer, Schmittler, yes, Schmittler, not Hitler, Schmittler. He changed the answers a bit, and he came up with this vehicle that looks fucking disgusting, well, at least with this livery. Jesus Christ, I hate this livery. But he came up with this little vehicle here. The Volkswagen Beetle. And this is also a Volkswagen Beetle as well. Anyway, this is the Volkswagen Beetle. This is, yes. And this little old thingy-majiggy was called the People's Cars in Nazi Germany. And I like that little engine sound it did there. I kind of really like it, I kind of like it. And I like this thing. I like it a lot. But basically, this vehicle was made for the German people, so they at least all had a car. Now, you see, Mr. Schmidt was like, yes, everybody gets a car in the Reich. Really, what he was actually doing as well, he was also making lots of weaponries and tanks and machine guns and beams to prepare for Great Kerfuffle 2. But that's another story for another time. Now we're talking about the Volkswagen Beetle. I am not very smart with cars, but all I know is that this thing was basically the people's car in Nazi Germany at the time. And I think if it wasn't for a certain Disney movie, this car would probably be, in obscurity. No one would be talking about it. But the funny thing is that a very bad man, one of the worst dictators in recent human history, accidentally created what's considered one of the most unique cars out there. And yeah, you know what? Thank you, Mr. Schmittler, but you're still an asshole for doing, well, Great Kerfuffle 2 and various other war crimes you've also done. So, we're gonna get, first of all, we're getting rid of this library. I have a job at, destroying cars and how they look, and my job is to make sure they don't look too fucking ugly. And this is my, I don't know, my new deal. So we're gonna do the obvious, You know what I do, guys. You know what I do. Boop. Boop. I don't care what people say. This is how I do my cars. Anyway, so I kind of do like the design of the Volkswagen Beetle, or the Weevil as it's called in this game. Oh my god, I like these bumpers. But as a history buff, I kind of do like the fact that Rockstar's added this car into the game, as it is a very underrated car, if I have to be completely honest. I've always been fascinated by old cars from forgotten periods, and ugh. Yeah, we're not doing those, no. But I mean, I've always been fascinated by historical cars and from certain time periods, and it's always like, oh, I like these exhaust. I like that exhaust. It's okay. It's getting big. Oh, 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 oh! That's like a fucking butt plug in there. But yeah, we're not having a butt plug in our car. No, no, no. We'll just have that, I guess. But yeah, I want to be honest. Like, I like the Volkswagen Beetle. I remember a few years back, I actually went to Germany, and I think I remember it was actually at the Reichstag when I was there. But I actually remember seeing a Volkswagen Beetle outside, and yeah, I wish I had the picture. I know I deleted a lot of the pictures I took when I was in Germany, because obviously my phone can't handle too much shit, you know. Look at that. I'm putting it on there just to annoy the car people. But I gotta be honest, I really like the Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, despite what time period it was created in, I gotta say, this is one of the nicer looking cars that were created throughout history. And I think, you know, it is a fairly underrated vehicle, if I'm being honest. Yeah, these hippie libraries are disgusting. Yeah, I think we're gonna have probably this one. But yeah, I do like the Volkswagen Beetle, like IRL. I do remember seeing it when I was in Germany. It's a lovely looking car, and I mean, I gotta say it has a nice history as well. Not really so much of a nice history considering the time period it was created in, but it has an interesting history. You know, like you wouldn't expect it to have been created during that time period, but here it was, created in what is it? the 1930s in Germany. I gotta say, like, it's a nice car, and yeah, damn that lower suspension, damn. But I gotta say, I mean, as a history buff, it does put a smile on my face seeing this vehicle in GTA Online. I never really thought they would add this vehicle. I mean, most people would say that, oh, it's already in there with I think the BF injection up in Sandy Shores. But that's more of an off-road vehicle, and I'm talking like a real proper, like, you know, authentic version of the Volkswagen Beetle. And I mean, I still remember a lot of the time in history class, me and friends would make memes on the Volkswagen Beetle. Like we would just make memes on it. So I'm gonna quickly do the old waypoint here, as we do the little test, because everyone knows I always do this test on streams. I might show this thing off the next time I stream. This video should be coming out the 26th. My next stream is probably either the 27th or the 28th, most likely, for those that are wondering. But I gotta say, I'm glad they added in the Volkswagen Beetle, you know, because it's nice to get some of these older cars. Like, I remember a few years back they actually added the this old car from the Soviet Union. I know I only remember that car because it had like fucking like cardboard spoilers and shit. And another thing as well is like the Jester Classic, the original version of the Jester Classic, the one that didn't look really good, actually released during that time briefly, and then they removed it like forever, which is crazy. But I remember, I think all of the fucking drip feed vehicles were like available for half an hour, and then they just disappeared. I wish I was online though. I could have bought all of them. Then again, I don't know if I had that much money back then. I mean, now I have like what, 500 mil. Back then, I think I had like 20 mil. God damn. Time sure does fly. It really does. Like, you know, you'd be surprised on how fast things go, you know, throughout the years. Speaking of time flying and all that, There will be a video coming out on New Year's Eve for those that are interested. It's a thank you video actually I planned. So I guess if you guys are interested in that, you know, give that a watch. You know, I get into some topics, you know, thanking you guys mainly for the support. I thank my mods and all the people that donated on the streams as well. And I guess I also give some insights, some plans I have next for the channel. You know, and we'll get into those when we get into that vid, but for now, I believe in the element of surprise. I probably already teased it on my community tab, but oh well. Oh well. Oh well, you know. But I kinda do like the snow as well in GTA Online. It's not as good as Red Dead Online snow, at least in terms of pure beauty. The Red Dead Online snow is definitely way more beautiful than this game's snow. It's still beautiful, this game is, like in its snow, but I mean in Red Dead it feels more realistic compared to this, which is literally just a blanket, like it's literally just a texture. Red Dead, it actually feels like an actual snowstorm in certain areas, and oh my god. I mean, yeah, occasionally, like you just saw there, if you do one slight bump you'll go all over the place, but it's still a nice thing that they add. I do like the snow. I really enjoy it when the snow gets added. I really do. I'm glad that Rockstar still adds snow anyway to begin with. I think it's cool. You know, I wouldn't mind snow happening more often. Like I remember they briefly activated it for April Fools as I crash again. I love the cars in this game. I love the NPCs. I love how they just fucking kamikaze into you. Who else loves that? I swear, the NPCs probably work for the Japanese military during Great Kerfuffle too, you know? Maybe these guys are veterans from Pearl Harbor. Well, guess we'll never know. Is that too soon to joke about? Probably. I don't know. But I think this is at least if we're talking about cars and all that, I think the Volkswagen Beetle IRL is actually a really nice car. It's a nice looking car at least. I gotta say, I mean, I think this thing's gonna be drip fed soon, and I mean, if it does get drip fed, I don't know if I'll do a stream on it, considering I've already done a video on it here. And you may be wondering how I acquired this vehicle. How I acquired this vehicle? No, I did not do any glitches or trickeries or mods to unlock it. I actually unlocked it by doing something, and that was the English Dave missions that recently have been added to free roam. As periodically, English Dave will call you about, hey, yo, you need to do something for the party on Cayo Perico. It's like whether it's delivering drugs or pizza. Yes, there's a mission where you literally deliver pizza. I can already tell everyone's going to be bopping their heads to the pizza theme from Spider-Man 2 PS2. I already know that's happening right now. But yeah, you have to do 3 missions of them, like 3 of English Dave's missions to unlock the Beetle. And yeah, once you do all 3 missions, you should be able to unlock it. The only problem I have with these missions is that you have to wait like 8 hours. Like, and this is not in-game, this is like IRL, which is fucking crazy. Like, really crazy. But you know, I guess that's just good old Rockstar, you know how they are. So we've made it to Paleto Bay. The test has been completed. Yeah. If the snow wasn't here, we'd probably be here a little bit faster. But you know how snow is. It's always causing trouble. Good old snow. But yeah, I guess that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, by the way. Like, do you guys like the Volkswagen Beetle? Do you like how it's been added to GTA Online? You know, the BF Weevil, as it's called in here. I know it as the Beetle because good old history class. Thank you, history class, for all the memes. From you, Bradders, from you, Luke, and you as well, Kian. Oh dear. Oh man. I've arrested my IRL friends in the video. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. I want to thank you all for watching this video though. This is me just driving around in the car after all. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do hit the like button. If you didn't, do hit the dislike button. I just want your honest opinion. This video should be coming out later today, on Boxing Day. So I guess we'll wait and see when it releases, you know. But yeah, guys, sub to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 2K. You know, join my Discord server. Follow me on Insta. Add me on Snapchat, and yeah. As always, it's been me, Kane, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.